In the annals of American real estate, few names resonate as profoundly as Trump. While Donald Trump's towering skyscrapers and political career have dominated headlines, the foundation of this empire was meticulously laid by his father, Frederick Christ Trump Sr. Born in the bustling Bronx of New York City in 1905, Fred Trump was a man of ambition, foresight, and relentless drive. His journey from a young builder to a formidable real estate magnate is a story intertwined with the very fabric of New York's urban development. This video delves into the life and times of Fred Trump, exploring his rise to prominence, the controversies that shadowed his career, and the enduring legacy he bequeathed to his children, particularly his most famous son, Donald. Fred Trump's entrepreneurial spirit emerged at a remarkably young age. Even as a teenager, he was already immersed in the world of home construction and sales. His initial foray into the business was not a solo endeavor. He collaborated with his mother, Elizabeth, establishing E. Trump and Son. This early partnership laid the groundwork for what would eventually become a real estate powerhouse. The 1920s saw Fred Trump focusing on building single-family homes in the burgeoning borough of Queens, a strategic move that capitalized on the growing demand for suburban living. His keen understanding of the market and his ability to deliver affordable, quality housing quickly earned him a reputation. This period marked the true genesis of the Trump real estate empire, a venture that would profoundly shape the urban landscape of New York City and beyond. While Fred Trump's business acumen was undeniable, his career was not without its share of controversies. During World War II, as he constructed housing for war workers on the East Coast, allegations of profiteering surfaced. These accusations led to investigations by a U.S. Senate committee in 1954 and later by New York State in 1966. These inquiries cast a shadow over his business practices, raising questions about the ethics of wartime contracts and the fairness of his dealings. Perhaps the most significant legal challenge came in the early 1970s. In 1971, Donald Trump took the helm of his father's real estate business. Just 2 years later, the U.S. Justice Department's Civil Rights Division filed a lawsuit against the Trump Organization, alleging racial discrimination against black prospective tenants. This landmark case, which garnered national attention, highlighted systemic issues within the real estate industry and forced a reckoning with discriminatory housing practices. The lawsuit, though eventually settled, left an indelible mark on the Trump legacy, underscoring the complex and often contentious nature of their business operations. Fred Trump's financial success was monumental. According to the New York Times, he and his wife, Mary, transferred over $1 billion in 2018 dollar value to their children. This substantial transfer of wealth was reportedly achieved, in part, by avoiding over $500 million in gift taxes, a practice that later drew scrutiny. In 1992, Fred and Donald Trump established a subsidiary, a mechanism reportedly used to funnel Fred's considerable fortune to his progeny. This strategic financial planning ensured the continuity of the Trump family's wealth and influence. Before his passing on June 25, 1999, in New Hyde Park, New York, Fred Trump systematically transferred ownership of most of his extensive real estate holdings to his surviving children. This act of succession solidified the financial bedrock upon which Donald Trump would build his own prominent career. Fred Trump's legacy is not merely in the buildings he constructed, but in the dynastic wealth and business acumen he instilled in his family, forever altering the landscape of American real estate and politics.